What up, fam? We're going live right now. We're working on going live as often as possible.
Yeah.
We just been gracefully, royally rubbing it up over here in our comfy swagger. So we're about to start a 2-hour qigong practice. We focus on ascending to high levels of consciousness. Rach is being the teacher right now. She's being the leader, which I love.
Yeah, my Grace is my wonderful royal, my goddess.
I get to just follow and not teach.
Yeah.
Which hasn't happened for a long time. So.
Up your
Being
central nervous system, like your spinal column.
Yay.
Go round and
As advanced as
into your
the
pineal gland
teachings I
pressure.
know
And as we go through all the pieces of this routine, you're going to see how this starts to build and activate your pineal gland.
Anyways, this is our teacher here too.
Start the
He's
process in this
teaching
first
us.
exercise.
Looks like we got a whole.
I know this sounds like a lot, and
That's
you're probably
great.
thinking already, how can I remember all of this? You're going to do this several times, okay, over the course of a week, and for many weeks in a row.
When you do your gut spurt, you're gonna be looking at him, girl. Nice, nice. You might wanna get on that gut
Your
spurt.
feet are pushed down to the ground, you're on the saddle, you're squeezing your knees in.
Or so.
We had the hot instructors, only the hot instructors would serve.
Listen, I'm just gonna let you know the movement. I'll let his team is hot, okay? There's only hot people, okay? I watch hot people rulers.
It's like us.
Rulers,
See my head.
is mind body
I
soul, baby.
visualize
Like-
very beautiful royal hot kings and
Like-
queens.
Influencers are hot.
Luscious, that's why I'm working on not eating late at night.
That's
That's why I'm working on eating natural.
Yes.
That's why I'm
serious.
fasting because I also want to do that. Hot,
I just want you to know, like, girl, I'm super proud. Like, we are the hot girls, they're the hot guys, and then you're gonna take over the world.
And then one,
We are all gonna find us a divine masculine by the end of it,
36
okay?
times.
Okay, right, so.
Synchronize your hands. You get a full breath of.
So many divine
That's
masculine.
when you get to the
Adrian,
end.
if you want one, shoot,
I
whatever you want,
don't
like.
like have one, but I'll take
Mine is an alien, I've already, listen, you better have a spaceship. He's 6'2", blonde hair, green eyes, has spaceship.
So,
Yes, I so believe that for you.
I believe in
Proud of
it
you,
for
right?
you too.
so.
I'm excited to be
I
there.
believe in you, you're so serious.
He's gonna take us on a ride for just a minute.
Just for a minute. I added a spaceship more recently, I don't know if you have a spaceship.
That is the first exercise.
You probably be worried about yachts.
First exercise.
When you squeeze here and you pull it in and you breathe up and then you release and you breathe out. When you get to the bottom, you re-squeeze again. You re-squeeze, you pull in. You let go. All of this is loose. You squeeze
This is what
again,
we're
you
dealing
pull in.
with.
Up and down, okay? So that is the warm up of the first exercise. Does anyone want to ask
That's
any
what we're dealing
questions?
with. We're about to get lit on some qigong.
That's your, it's all about getting those glutes
In our
straight.
comfy sweats. Well, I'm in half sweats, half dress. What are
Okay.
you in?
Got any questions? Ask
Same.
away. Just give you a minute or so.
Swag.
Qigong, qigong,
It's
qigong.
called
Swag.
Mesentery. So MESENTRY, mesentery.
The battery,
The
right here.
whole
You gotta
thing.
keep
So when I would do qigong, I would just be like this.
ARY at the end.
Sit on my seat.
It's clear from Denise. You're welcome, Teresa. Do we keep tongue tip on the roof of the mouth on the out breath? I do, absolutely. I keep it there all the time. I keep the tip of the tongue on the roof of my mouth throughout this whole routine, apart from on one part,
You do
because
that
it's pretty much impossible to, where we're doing a powerful breath out. When we lock our feet in the floor at the first part, do we keep our legs locked on the second part?
Come on, do
I
some
don't
qi.
actually understand that question, Heidi. When we lock our feet,
No, but it's not.
I've been doing like.
No, this is the way.
do
Okay,
we
I
keep
did that
our
once I
legs locked
activated
on the
my
second part? I've not got a clue what you mean, sister. You have to ask that question a different way, sorry.
Sister.
Why does it seem like he's
Just
talking
behind
to
the
you
front
guys right
seat.
now?
He's really good at his
No,
job.
it's not just behind the front seat, it's a little bit further back.
Weird.
But- So we've got,
Feels so
say, like
personal. 5 years ago, personal. No big deal.
4 centimeters onto the bridge of your mouth, onto the roof of your mouth.
My tongue is on the roof of the mouth.
Seriously,
I'm talking about put your tongue on the roof of the mouth
It's
for
not knees
it's
slightly
important.
bent from Annalise.
I teach my trick every time.
Was it you that asked the question?
And I clench my glutes and my abdominals.
I keep my tongue on my
No,
tongue.
you suck the tongue, right?
No, Heidi asked the
Get all
question.
that energy core going all the way to your pineal.
We're trying to ascend to higher
Yeah, I'm
levels
not
of
sure.
consciousness. This is
Guys, I
ancient
think that would be
practices
really
that
good.
have been left here for
When
humanity
we're
to
going through
evolve.
these questions,
Yeah,
is
so
that you ask
that's what we're doing.
whole
It's getting it
coherent
started.
questions.
We've been focusing on
Otherwise, we're
ascension
gonna
for
waste time.
years,
Like
eons.
Heidi's asking about the
Anyways,
legs locked,
that's
and
what
Lisa's
real
saying legs
superhero
not locked, but
Jedis
knees
do.
slightly bent. Yes, that's right, but it doesn't really help answering what Heidi is talking about. So I think what we need to do is ask like 4 coherent questions and answer in 4 coherent sentences. And if I see any
That's
other
our
like,
new thing. We're just gonna go
questions
start
that are
that.
just like answered, like in things that are just half
yes,
sentences, I'm not gonna read them out and just say, please ask that again.
We're amazing.
Okay, thanks in the hollow from Annalise. Again, that makes 0 sense. So this is what I mean. You're gonna have to be like on the money with your questions. Where on the roof of the mouth should the tongue be tipped? More towards the front or more towards the back and the upper palate? It's in. It's
really
not,
fun.
it's not the front. It's like
Good,
pretty much
girl.
straight up.
Over here.
Spiritual gangster.
Towards the front and the back, like 4 centimeters from the back of the teeth up, roughly.
That's funny. I
just
could just
can
come up here.
push my tongue back and it's about 4 centimeters.
Let me see that Jesus piece.
When Rachel is here, it's like unlimited content.
Sorry, I
Like,
don't
Yeah.
know
just like.
these are supposed to be doing.
Yeah,
and you
Just
know,
buy girls money.
sure.
That'll be your cue. Live stream, live stream.
Here are my shoulders.
It's a gold mine here. Gold mine.
We be the gold line, okay, I just got the shovel.
I don't know how else to explain that, Kelly. And your knees are supposed to be a little bit bent. You don't want.
Look it, we don't need to hear any of this.
This is my
You took
leg,
me
right?
back into this.
We're having.
Integrative.
I don't know if this is the right one.
This isn't the one.
It can't be the one.
No,
It got,
he's
feels like it got
teaching
longer.
here. He's teaching here, honey.
I know, it's a genius, and then it's number 1, then it's 2. No, yeah, because you said you wanted to watch one.
Okay.
That's exactly what happened. I was like, girl, you sure? See,
Okay, we're gonna get
different
you
questions.
to
Indicator.
Fearless focus. Loud and clear from Ace, Paul, Denise, Aisha, Major,
I've watched
Hazel, Patricia, Irene.
you
I'm gonna kind of say, okay, I'm gonna squeeze, I'm gonna pull the breath up, I'm gonna
Yeah.
hold. Hold.
Amazing. He's got his eyes rolled all the way back.
2 more.
Just try to show you what's going on.
This is a new edition, or an old edition of a new edition. Have you seen this one?
Last one.
Okay, let's do it. We're gonna bring it back to the beginning. We're
Okay.
just over here doing ascension stuff. Let's do it. Let's do it, Jerry. Get us high.
Get real high.
So we do
Okay,
this
that's
because
fine.
it gets you high. You're able to connect to your superhuman abilities. You're able to telepathically communicate, talk to galactic beings. We're very keen on talking to galactic beings. You're tapped in. So instead of being like the puppeteer here on the planet, being screwed over, you're like now watching over the
Alright,
planet
let's do
and
this
like
shit,
moving
baby.
the chess
Are you ready?
pieces.
Bring
Sure.
me out of the matrix.
Yeah, so it actually is serious. It's like we take what we do really
No,
serious.
it's really serious.
It's really serious. You could call us galactic commanders on the planet that run a big ship,
Yep.
a big graceful operating ship to evolve humanity to lead the masses.
Yeah, I'm gonna. This
Anyway, so
recording
our
back
focus
into
is to be
meditation
connected to
mode.
some of the best masters on the planet.
Yeah, it's recording.
And in the
Up
galactic,
in an hour or
um,
so after we finish. May you please put the camera so we
Field
can see your
stewarding,
feet
yeah,
and also the side of your body when placing your hands on the back. No.
So
Do you know why?
this is one of our
Because if you see my
practices,
feet, you're not gonna
and
see
we're being
the top
guided
of my
that
body.
it's important for us to
So,
do it every day.
It's very,
So
very
this is like
simple.
at
When
least
the
me
later
stepping back
feet
into
must
Qigong
be
with
shoulder
this teacher and
width
this
apart.
teacher
Yeah,
for it every
It's that
day.
simple.
When was the last time you
Slight
did
bend
it?
in the knees.
yesterday.
That is it. Very
So
simple.
keep this
You know,
on the
you
final
know,
video.
you can follow
I've
the
been doing
instructions.
I've been doing it. Why would I watch the video? I really
You don't
will.
need it.
No,
You
I
need
watched
to
it one
analyze it.
I
time.
meant to see
Good
your whole
job.
body. You're not gonna see my whole
That's
body.
phenomenal.
The reason
I'm
being,
gonna watch the video. Make
space
sure
that
I'm
I'm in here,
explaining it correctly.
I would have to move everything back over the other side of the room. And I'm just not gonna do that because I've got to shift all these lights around and it's just a pain in the
Oh
ass.
my gosh,
And to be honest with you, you don't.
we're gonna need a fast
Think
forward.
like that, Adelaide.
We're ready to activate ourselves.
Together, you put your right hand over here and your left
that
hand
what you
locked
do?
over the base of your spine, literally where your sacrum is.
You just
Okay,
wanna
at the
practice?
top of the crack of your ass. It's that simple.
Crack of
Then
your ass.
Showing people
anyone
more
else?
position issues.
Just continue love that.
Now, right, let's start.
Okay, we're about to get
Are you all
started.
stood up? Are you all ready?
Okay, but
Ready for action?
can I ask you something? I'm gonna make sure if I'm.
So beautiful,
This
so
is super important. Okay, so I like to do this little breakdown really quick to make sure that you're fully activating her. Okay. Remember how I taught you how to do the correct squat? Remember how I taught you how to do the correct squat?
Yeah.
And I told you to plant your feet, right? You're gonna have your back straight, plant your feet. You're gonna push your knees apart, right? And how that's gonna activate that higher glute. Here, keep activating, pushing apart. So your knees, so it's like you're pushing the outside of your feet, right?
Mhm.
That's what you're doing it all the way at high ass. Okay. So with your beginning exercise, okay, we haven't, it's like that. You're a little bit back, you're like on the horse. I like to, when you push your knees out like that, you are moving your hip fossa, which is also actually stretching your glutes and opening up your sacrum.
Yeah.
In order for the fluid to move, we want to be flexing the sacrum. So
Moving
do
it
that to
forward.
shoot down to Mother Gaia, because for the first exercise, we'll like warm up and we'll be activating. But for the beginning of the first exercise, I'm gonna be pulling the energy, like so, down from Mother Gaia, like all the way up. And we're gonna be, with intention, you're gonna be using that energy, you're filling up your masonry battery. So you're gonna be squeezing your perineum, squeezing your glutes, squeezing your abdominal. You're gonna have the tongue above your mouth, and I'm going to suck my tongue at the top of the mouth. Get as much energy as possible. So again, so when I plant with my heels and I push my plant with my heels, push my knees apart, open up that fascia, send that energy down, and then when that energy goes up, I push my glutes out, I push my knees out again when I go on the down, so it's up and then down, okay? That gets the most flexion out of your sacrum. He doesn't teach on, I'm teaching you that, okay, as well as like with the tongue systems. You will get way more flexion out of your sacrum and out of your spine, which is gonna move way more of that DMT. It's gonna give you like a stronger high all the way up.
Okay, fill it all the way maybe. Okay, cool.
feet shoulder width apart. Get into that position.
Okay, come this
Slight bend in your knees. The other thing we'll do today, like when we do this exercise, turning, I'm going to turn for maybe 40, 50 turns. I'm not going to keep going until I take ages because I've got a kind of like a tolerance to turning quite a lot. And for you guys, some of you will be waiting around too much. So if we just say we'll stick to 40 or 50 turns, which is, you know, a decent amount of turns when you're starting out, you're still going to kind of challenge the breath and challenge the oxygenation of the body. It's still going to be a little bit challenging to kind of control and re-regulate the breath. So Stick to 40, 50
You're getting
turns, see what it feels like in the moment.
My legs are getting tired.
Everything else is
Get tired, girl. You can't quit right before it gets good.
You're on.
This is you get tired, as you get high.
The pressure of the saddle is pushing against your knees and you're pushing back. Your feet are pressed down into the ground. Slight bend in the knees. Tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth. Put your right hand over this area, sort of where your belly button is. And this is where you're going to breathe into, okay? We're going to do 36 fire breaths to warm up. Let's go. Okay, that's the end of the warm-up. Short and sharp. Keep the tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth. Connect to Mother Earth's Merkaba. See that platinum light and visualize it. Bring it up into your roots. Connect to Sirius and bring that pink light down through your crown. Okay, down into your mesentery. Then what you're going to do is you're going to squeeze. Pull your tummy back. Pull the abdominal muscles back towards your spine. You're going to squeeze. You're going to breathe in and pull that pink light up into your mesentery whilst you breathe in. And then you're going to breathe out. And let go of the squeeze. Okay? Tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth. That's one. We're going for 36. Let's go.
Rich, get on the video. You're on the live show. We'll put it back.
Right, and then you're pulling it up to the mesentery. If you're pulling it down into the mesentery. That's 7. Squeeze in on the way up.
Into your nose, off your mouth.
Releasing on the way down.
How does he do it?
That's 8.
I don't think it matters on this one. I believe it does, if I'm just being the mouth, right?
I've always found it more high breathing into your nose, out through your nose.
Yeah.
You're keeping your energy in the, keeping everything tight. So we're breathing in, tightening all parts of our body, rolling our eyes back, tongue on top of the roof.
Squeezing on the way up. Releasing on the way down.
You want to be taught.
Pulling the platinum light up to the mesentery on the way up. Pulling the pink light from Sirius down into your mesentery on the way down. Tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth. This is 21. Squeeze, pull it up.
You focus on the breath, which then allows you to not have thoughts.
And you're taking this energy and all this energy from Mother Gaia and from Star Sirius is going in through your crown and up through your root and into your masonry battery, which is your chi, which we're going to be taking and moving around your body to open up your third eye and then charge your muscle.
For homework, you can study what Star Sirius is. So the Syrians are galactic beings.
They're galactic guardians, they're in control of our ley lines, and they are the roots in our workers. They're our closest star system, they work the closest with us for our ascension.
Release and feel that ball of light that's in your mesentery that's been building with the platinum and the pink. I want you to move it down to your root perineum area. Now you're going to put your right hand over the top of it. Your left hand is going to come over your forehead. Remember, with this exercise, both hands have to cross over the heart. And the right hand always tracks, the ball always tracks the right hand. And the right hand comes up the inside, down the outside, up the inside, down the outside. Squeezing on the way up, breathing in on the way up. Letting go of the squeeze and breathing out on the way down. Let's go.
So in this exercise, you're gonna be taking your masonry battery, crossing over through your heart chakra, and then up to your pineal gland and back down, okay? Breathe in all the way up.
Explain to you. That's right.
Mhm.
And the key is super slow. Mhm.
Okay. How about you?
Yeah.
Good.
Focus now. Teach you something and you do 5 times. So I know you're doing like hard stuff. But what if you did it hardcore big inhale? That's full and longer duration with slower hand movements. Just 5 times and see if that does something. I'll give an example.
But I already control my breath. That would be better for me. Hey.
Let's see. It's not about to be-
Squeeze in,
It's slower on the end.
let go of the squeeze. Bring your hands down to your sides. Move the ball of the
That's where
cheek.
we get you and I. Got each other.
To here. All the time that platinum and that pink is running, so this is still growing. Whilst this is being activated, now you're bringing these two balls together. Just see and feel that light inside here for the moment. Your feet are pressed down, the tip of the tongue is on the roof of your mouth. You're relaxed round here at the moment. The Merkaba is switched on. Okay. The next thing, we're going to squeeze this. We're going to breathe in. And pull up to here, and as you breathe in, you're going to bring golden light down into here. You're going
Some
to bring
super
that
black.
front pink light down. That platinum light, all of this light is coming in from around you into this ball of light in here. Breathing in.
Okay, squeeze.
Okay.
Squeeze.
9 times.
The show wants to see.
Wait, where's
Here,
it?
here.
Oh, me.
Right here.
Squeeze your heart.
Okay, so this is supposed to be, I call this Phoenix rising, I call this Phoenix rising, right? Yeah.
The back is a little sore, but I'll.
Yeah, and like this, you wanna whack it, so when super, you just wanna whack it, let's go. Okay, so 9, 10, 4, 10, and I'm gonna hurt you, baby boy.
The warmth, your right hand goes on the back of the neck. Your left hand goes here. Okay, over your kind of like coccyx area here. Just hold it and be.
Oh, that gets you so high.
Get all that.
Tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth. Feel the energy, the warmth flowing up and down your spinal column.
Hands on your neck.
Breathe long, slow,
Lower
deep
back,
breaths.
spinal
Never
cord.
holding your breath. Feel the presence in your body, the presence around your body,
What you
the
guys doing?
stillness.
Nothing, I just haven't done it.
Great. Got fire burning through my
I mean,
eyes.
this part, I did the other part.
Okay, let's go again.
Okay.
Your eyes, just feel your body. Tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth, breathe. again. Breathing and breathing on the way up. Be in your space. It's on the roof of your mouth. Breathe long and slow. Feel those subtle energies around your body, in your body. Be connected. To go. Okay, let's go. Feel your body. Be still. Feel those subtle energies. And as you breathe in, I want you to breathe more light into this ball. As you breathe out, I want to see that ball grow. Until the ball is out here and your hands are resting on it. Let's go. You're not squeezing at the moment. You're just breathing and letting that ball grow. Tip the tongue on the roof of your mouth.
What are we doing here? We're getting high off of our own energy.
Yes, it's perfect.
You know, back in the day, we used to drink or do like
Yeah,
substances,
substances that actually occur in your own body.
but
Now
now
we're
we've
releasing
learned
it.
how to do these practices where we make it super out.
We're secreting our own
Naturally.
DMT.
Yeah, I'm going to squeeze.
That's done better than homegrown, home team
As I breathe
advantage.
in up into my
And you
brain.
don't have like
My
hangovers
awareness
or
up there as I
anything.
can. Okay, I'll go
Super
forward
calm.
10. Let's go.
Yeah.
Squeeze
You
it.
get smarter. And that's all it really
You
matters.
do, it ignites your brain.
Oh, this is like the best exercise.
This is good, but it's very interesting because it's not Qigong. Qigong and Tai Chi is very slow.
It's not magic Qigong. It's a combination of all of the best Qigongs and then connected with the galactic wavelengths
I
and the galactic
see.
energies.
I would call this more Kundalini. This is
Kundalini Qigong. There you
This is
go.
Kundalini.
Okay, so this is really important on this one. So this is activating your Merkaba. So you're gonna take a deep breath in on this one, babe, and you're not gonna breathe. You're gonna hold all it out.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay, and so what, and what you're doing is you're gonna do it for 40, but the whole intention again, okay, but is that we're moving that DMT that we're secreting while we clench our cranium up our spine, so we're twisting our spine, so we're moving it all the way up, so the tongue's on top of the mouth. You're using the intention with Star Sirius and Mother Earth Gaia, that energy that is being secreted in the cranium that is held right now in your sacrum is going all the way up to your pineal gland. And once you pass that breaking point of feeling like you need to breathe, you should start seeing stuff.
Yeah.
you're pushing yourself, it shouldn't be easy to regulate your breath. You shouldn't be able to do it in 1 or 2 breaths. It should take you 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, when you're really pushing yourself, sometimes 10, 12 breaths because you're shaking like crazy. Let's go again. Squeeze in.
This is all pushing past uncomfortable, like ideally you're not supposed to stop. You're supposed to go completely till the end of the instructor tell you to stop. And when you feel like you wanna stop, you push yourself past that barrier.
Slowing down until I have a seizure and I'll.
Talking to
Yeah, I'm just
talking to students.
If you have a seizure, you will make yourself out of it, it'll really fine. Don't do it with.
I suggest you keep going.
You always get higher, I'm just telling you, you won't die.
Squeeze everything.
And you're not gonna have a seizure, you're galactic and you're over that.
I know, I'm downloading. It's my look like that.
You're even asking for a ride.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do the same in reverse now. Hands are gonna come up. We're gonna breathe our oxygen out. We're gonna squeeze, pulling that light up, okay, all the way up to the crown, awareness in the pineal gland. And you're gonna hold it there whilst you turn and then squeeze and release it, okay? And this time, you're gonna breathe in. So instead of going, you're gonna go and start to regulate from reverse. So let's go. We'll go for 20 turns because it's a lot more difficult on the out breath and the in breath. We'll do 20 turns today.
You're charging the negative.
Okay, thank you. Right, to prop on this floor, to be honest. My legs, everything's sore from being in that sauna and steam room and everything for so long.
Okay, gonna go again. 25 turns this time, just push it a touch.
I think this is the best session. We can do this one. This is the best one. Okay. You can do it.
When you do this, make sure all of your breaths out. Get it all out. Okay, third set now. Here we go. We'll go for 30.
The highest organ in my body and
Space.
legs.
A couple of minutes now. Close your eyes.
Next one's good too.
What?
You wanna go higher?
Feel the space.
Just feel like you're
Surrender and
I
let
want
go.
to get higher. I just have tsunami waiting for me.
Oh, okay, I forgot.
Let me see. 1:30. Let me just see if he's still awake. Yeah, I'll see if we could do it tomorrow.
Yeah, Madhu, I don't relax the tongue on the out breath. No, the only time the tip of my tongue
But you might
leaves
be,
the roof
you
of
might
my
be
mouth
writing
is
it out. I might be
on
taking a
that
break now.
Okay, wait, I'm sorry, I'm confused. Let me pause it. What is going on? You're right.
I said, tsunami doesn't need me to have a meeting with him right now.
Okay,
So that's good news.
yeah,
But
you still wanna go to bed.
I don't wanna go to bed, I just wanna sit. And look usually I'd be the last one standing. We're gonna give it up to Rachel, she's the last one standing today. She's even
You're not
sweating.
leaving?
No, I'm just gonna watch you. You know why? Cause I just did like mini intervals of a super cold ice bath, sauna, steam room, no, I didn't do the sauna, steam room, hot tub, and then over and over again.
You wanna end
So
it
I'm
on
like,
best
I'm like
now?
snailing right now. I did a good amount. I thought it would only be like 20 or 30 minutes long. Let's see. You know, it's been at least 40 minutes. I did a good 40 minutes. You finishing. Do you wanna finish?
If you just do that,
No, do you wanna finish?
if I'll finish with you.
No,
one
are you
left
sure you
behind.
don't wanna get hired?
And I'll be getting high again tomorrow, I'll get high every day.
You wanna relax on my swing bed then?
Yeah, let's just call this Times Square.
Okay, we made it.
Okay. We'll be back with more updates tomorrow.
See, look at, this is how you can see if it's getting you or not.
They're looking wonderful.
All right, welcome to our swing bed. This is our next subject. Next. Wanna read to me? Wanna drink tea?
You want a story time? You're like, yeah, I'm doing it all, baby.
Yeah, I wanna, sorry,
What do you wanna read? What do you wanna read?
Well, I mean,
Oh,
this
you want me to read that book?
book is hecka powerful.
I would love to read that book for you.
This is what I'm at now. Makes sense. Preparation and discipline. You want a pillow? There you go, Billy. There you go. Good night, Billy. Is the camera on both of us? Let me check the red video.
Mhm. Yep, we're both in here. You wanna see it?
I need to not touch my face. Don't pick your face. It's a habit. It's lower vibrational energy trying to pick at you, tick
Just trying to
you.
pick your minds,
So the more
okay?
you pick your face, the more scars you have. The less you pick your face, the faster things will go away that you know you don't want their blemishes. So if you could just breathe with love and light and not pick your face, it's actually better for you. So are they like the itch my face? They're not picking. Perfect.
This is where we're at.
Let's see.
So
They're really
I like what you're seeing, I like what I'm seeing.
seriously.
I never saw it. I'm trying to- How it was just the lady, under the influence there.
Creation of the soul. This is a really interesting story. It's talking about the creation of the human soul, really. And they talk about like two micronisms, like basically mating. And then it turned into consciousness.
Yeah.
And then the consciousness wanted like to explore more, and it wasn't like happy or satisfied after it got all the things it wanted. And then it like turned into like a higher set of consciousness to explore on another planet, another solar system.
Oh.
Yeah.
I never like kind of does that.
Yeah,
I've always thought of
that
it
makes sense.
a consciousness when you get medicine, so it's like, that's a little deeper.
Well, it actually happened by the consciousness. Like,
Consciousness just there. How would you do?
yeah. And then it got taken over by a Jacobs actually. Talks about how there's all supposed to be purity and the consciousness ended up wanting this, just to try it, because it's consciousness, it just wants to explore. And then, other things started shifting. It's a long
I feel
story.
like that's something Marianne and Marianne look into. So just mention it, because it's also a preaching of the Lord in the Bible, and you kind of.
So, this is the first. That's right here. So I like that. This is the one room. And after that, on. Well, it looks like I already did it. So you were clearing. All right.
Yeah. No, this is great. Okay, so we want me to do meeting the Syrian archangel.
Oh, sure.
Is it what you want?
Yeah, like that little bio and then the atlas. And a little bit of clear parts every time. It's long.
We are reading today from the Palladian Tantric Workbook, Awakening Your Divine Body by Maura Quinyan. And the chapter that we're about to read on is called Meeting the Syrian Archangels. And this is a step-by-step how-to. You may join Meg at this time if you choose to lay down. Grab your quartz crystal, and I will walk you through meeting your Syrian archangels.
Oh, weird.
So excited.
I'm so excited.
You will be meeting the Syrian archangels in this exercise that follows. and then invoking the evolutionary cone of light. This cone is shaped like and positioned the same as the interdimensional cone of light that was introduced in the Palladian workbook. Should I shut it on?
Here is our cone. Okay. See the cone, and this cone of light is going to be coming over you and protecting you in your interdimensional travel to meet your Palladian archangels.
Invoking the evolutionary cone of light. This cone is shaped like and positioned the same as the interdimensional cone of light that was introduced in the Palladian workbook. However, its function is different. The evolutionary cone of light aligns with your highest spiritual evolutionary potential in any given moment. It can also draw situations and people to your life that will give you the opportunity to make choices based on how much you have cleared and evolved. This cone can challenge you by helping you to get in touch with where you still hold on to limitations and illusions. It can also help you make quantum leaps in your next evolutionary step when you are willing and ready. And at every stage in between those two extremes, it is a gentle and loving pull toward your next highest vibrational frequency, toward which you are already moving. After the evolutionary cone of light is brought in and you have experienced its effect, you will do a sacred geometry chamber of light, during which the Syrians will begin the work of realigning and repatterning the geometry of your body, aura, and hologram with whatever level is appropriate for you at this time. Now it is time to meet the Syrian Archangelic League of Light and to experience the evolutionary cone of light and the sacred geometry chamber of light. Sit or lie down comfortably. Ground yourself and pull in your aura if needed. I like to take a deep breath in all the way to the bottom of my belly. Hold it for 3 seconds and then breathe out for 3 seconds. Invoke your higher self to activate your silver cord and fill your tube of light. When this is done, continue. For that exercise, I like to breathe in. I see my higher self as a golden aura at my highest and best timeline, and I will request that. And I will take a deep breath in, and I will fill all of myself and every space in my body with this golden aura. And then I will connect the silver cord. The silver cord goes to my astral body. That comes out from my belly button, and then I will breathe in, and I will create an astral golden egg that is me as well. Then it says, invoke the Syrian Angelic League of Light to join you. You just say that with your consciousness. Connect with love, the highest frequency. And angelic. If you want to see an angel, be an angel. Tell the Syrians that you would like them to work with you on your further Ka activation and on your spiritual growth and evolution in general. Tell them anything else you would like at this time. Ask
the Syrians to put an evolutionary cone of light above you. Next, ask the Syrians to place you in a sacred geometry chamber of light. Ask them to work with your body, aura, and hologram in the realignment and repatterning of your sacred geometry to be in affinity with your purpose of becoming a Christ-conscious being upon earth. Ask them to continue this work beyond this session. Relax and be receptive for an hour to an hour and a half while the Syrians work with you. Continue with your day. I'm going to continue reading, and there's another activation after that, okay? Continue to lie down, and there'll be another activation after. As this chapter follows the next, last, meeting or must.
Oh, we have to finish the rest of the chapter.
What? It is, it's next part.
That was it?
Yeah, that's it. But then there's another activation. I could have gone slower. For some reason, I wasn't in meditation mode. Now, this is like, so we are leading the series with you to work on you, and this gives you more explanation of the archangels that you and believe so you can make them it's very important. In this chapter, it follows that activation, and they go cohesively together. It will give you a greater understanding of the archangels and their needs and their presence that will be with you throughout the duration of your day, week, and even month, as long as you requested for them to stay. I personally recommend as long as possible. Leading Hermes. After I have been working with the Syrian sisterhood and eventually the Syrian archangels for years, I was greeted one day in meditation by a very big light being who introduced himself as Hermes, a spokesperson for the Syrian archangels.
Hermes contained images of both male and female that became illuminated as he spoke about various subjects. The reason for this is that Hermes is an androgynous being. When appearing as a female only, Lelea is the name used for this being. When appearing as a male form only, Hermes is his name. Hermes is also the name used for this archangel in the androgynous form. I will use the male vernacular when referring to Hermes for the sake of convenience. When Hermes first appeared, I asked if he was the same being as Hermes Trismegistus, an ancient spiritual teacher of the Hermetic principles in Greece and in the pyramids of Egypt. He said that Hermes Trismegistus was only a tiny spark of his consciousness who had been reabsorbed into his totality long ago. Hermes Trismegistus was to Archangel Hermes as I am to Kuan Yin, just a little piece of her. Hermes is my teacher about sacred geometry and the Syrian-Palladian connection. He is the only Syrian archangel with whom I have had a direct communication, although many others are present during chamber and healing sessions and teachings. He has also guided me during hypnosis sessions, as mentioned in part 1 of this book, in his androgynous form. Hermes gives you a message at this time. Hermes speaks. Beloveds, lovers of the way of truth and light, I am here to welcome you to the world in which I live. It is a world of, and yet we are inseparable from your learning at this time, at the same time. When you hurt, we respond with more love and compassion. When you are angry, we direct understanding toward you. When you are in nature, we hum to you through the wind and in the trees, and the sounds of the brooks and the rivers. When you look up into the night sky and marvel at the vastness and beauty of space and of the stars, we impulse your minds and hearts to unite in love and wonder. We celebrate your hunger for divine mind, for unconditional love, for total truth. We send you dolphins to remind you of the ecstatic state in which third-dimensional beings are intended to live. These beautiful beings in dolphin bodies, both physically and etherically, carry the consciousness to which you aspire. They are whole-brained, loving, and spontaneous. Christ consciousness beings of light who are totally dedicated to you and to the successful passage of earth into the light. In these times of chaos and confusion, the complications of life in a modern day technology society can become overwhelming. It is easy for humans to become so absorbed in keeping up with these technologies and times and in working for basic survival that you forget about divine truth. Truth becomes the details of your daily life. of your emotional responses to life, of your relationships, possessions, families, and friends. And these are the aspects of which we call relative truth. Relative truth is any idea, understanding, or identification based upon experience, which is ever changing. Divine truth is unchangeable. Divine truth includes the inherent beauty of your being. The fact that you are loving and loved. That all of existence is sacred. These are only examples of divine truth, and yet enough to give you the idea of what it is. Relative truth is that you are experiencing anger, that your car will not start, that your cash flow is not as you would like it to be, that someone hurt you, your feelings, or lied to you. It does not mean that within spiritual evolution and growth, these relative truths are unimportant. Certainly, you are karmatically responsible for maintaining your integrity, for acting impeccably, for loving and being loved. And still, it is important to know deep inside that these are all parts of your experience and that you are here expressingly for the purpose of having experiences, learning from them, and eventually bringing divine truth into every thought, word, and deed. When you have evolved to the point of accomplishing this, it will be effortless. You will have healed and grown, expanded, and become so identified within your own higher self life that you will be naturally and spontaneously do what is right in every moment. As you allow your ego to surrender and become more and more blended with your higher self, we can work with you more directly. We love you very much, and we want you to work with you. We want to work with you. It gives us great joy to experience your growth and learning process. It inspires us to celebrate and to love you even more as your own beauty becomes more radiantly apparent to you. In your unachievably share it with others. You share it by being it. It is simple. And as the Holy Father has said, when I look at you, I see your beauty. Your true inherent beauty. Regardless of the form you have chosen to live in this lifetime, or the emotional state you are experiencing, or your state of self-esteem, I always see your true beauty. And it is your beauty that inspires me to love you. Yet your ability to receive and feel my love is directly proportional to your ability to feel your own beauty. I am always loving you. And yet, how often do you feel my love? Please learn to experience your own beauty so we can be closer. For when I love you and you feel it, it makes you feel even more beautiful. This inspires me to love you even more, which inspires you to feel loved, and therefore even more beautiful. Your beauty feeds me with your radiance, and I feed you with great love and admiration. This is how it is meant to be. What the Holy Father says goes for all of us on a higher dimension, on the higher dimension. We love to love you. We love to bask in your radiance and be inspired to love even more. And you are very valued deeply by us. We want to see you experiencing your own love, beauty, and radiance for your own sake as much as for others. Never doubt that you are being loved every moment that you exist, and even beyond time. Never doubt that your very existence brings more love and beauty to earth and to God, goddesses, all that is. Even when you are not consciously loving, we see and experience your love. For we see your true self, your essence at all times. We do not forget divine truth, even when you do. We may see your actions and observe your identification with limitations. But to us, these relative truths are nothing more than dreams you are experiencing for the purpose of learning and growing. You are indeed beautiful spirits of love and light, living in human costumes, having human experiences. What I am here to propose to you is that you begin to embrace this way of thinking in your life on earth. Observe the beauty of the soul and spirit within each person you see, regardless of how they are behaving in the moment. Know the truth of the sacred purpose for life, your own and others. As you witness the relative truths of daily life in the third dimension, treat everyone and everything as sacred and beautiful, for this is true. Treat everyone and everything as sacred and beautiful, for this is true. Be responsible for impeccability in your own life. Don't blame yourself or others for when you fall short. And make discerning choices about your closest associates. Seeing divine truth in all things and people and transcending blame do not mean that you must keep yourself in painful situations and relationships that are harmful to you. In fact, the opposite is true. As you align more completely with divine truth, you are responsible for not supporting illusion and harmful actions in others. You do not have a right to blame or judge others. But when you see that person would harm you, deceive you, or be unsupportive of your spiritual growth and creativity, you must confront the situations directly with communication and or action. Tell the persons that what they are doing hurts you. Invite them to communicate their motives to you. If they are unwilling to be in integrity with you, then you must remove yourself from harm's way. Let them know that you choose to live in impeccability and truth, and that you cannot share these harmful and illusionary ways. Do not become arrogant and superior. Full compassion for those whose identities have been so aligned with ego and reality that they do not experience your beauty or their own. For if they did, it would surely change them. At times, people do share deeply with you and see your essential beauty. Then they may even allow you to see theirs directly. These times are glorious, and yet there are those whose ego identity is still so strong that even such experiences cannot change them. They may still hurt you, or lie to you, or behave in harmful ways. In these situations, it is difficult for humans to remain free of blame and resentment. You may feel betrayed. You have shared your essence with these people, and he or she turned around and harmed you. You feel hurt, betrayed, and blamed. But even while feeling these emotions, know that you are committed to transcending them and coming into forgiveness, understanding, and compassion. The understanding comes from knowing that the experience of shared beauty was genuine, and then having compassion for your friend whose ego identity is still stronger in his or her consciousness than higher self identity. Send forgiveness, compassion, and love to that person. Know also that any experience of true essence and beauty is never really lost, even if it appears to be. When the individual has grown more spiritually and become stronger in divine truth, the reference points experienced previously are there as teachers and guides to assist the person in becoming even more real and impeccable. If a person in your life is not choosing to be responsible and to change, remove yourself from harm's way to get whatever degree is appropriate in your relationship with this lost one, while continuing to love and hold space within your heart and consciousness for the person to become his or her true and beautiful self. Divine truth is a state of mind, heart, and beginning. It is all there really is. And yet, in your physical world, it has almost entirely been forgotten. Let yourself hunger for truth. Give yourself permission to feel your own beauty beyond your shortcomings that are still being transformed. Then the transformation and transcendence will happen much more rapidly. Call on me and on all the Syrian archangels and Palladian archangels and all other guides and ascended masters. Call on us to love you beyond what we can teach you. We want to love you. As you let in higher love, your understanding and wisdom naturally grow proportionately. All higher dimensional beings of life want to love you. So even if you cannot hear messages or see visions, you can open and be loved. The invocation I have given, Amora, will help you to do this. Use it regularly and strengthen the bridge between your consciousness, your higher self, and us, and use the love configuration chambers of light. We especially like those chambers. When used as often enough, they can deeply assist you in the process of becoming all that you truly are. We love you. So, la, re, and lo. I am Hermes, Syrian archangel of light. This following exercise, Hermes has asked you to do to create a working alliance between your consciousness, your higher self, your guides, and the Syrian Archangel League of Light. One, ground yourself and pull your aura 2 to 3 feet around you. Two, call your higher self in to activate your silver cord and to fill your tube of light. Three, invoke the Syrian Archangel League of Light. I invoke the Syrian Archangel League of Light. Invoke the Palladian emissionaries of light. I invoke the Palladian emissionaries of light. Invoke the ascended masters, Jesus Christ, Mother Mary, and any others with whom you feel a connection. Tell them as follows, or in your own words. I want to feel your love for me all the time. And I want to begin now. Help me clear all of my blocks to receiving love. Help me feel and know deeply my own worth and beauty. Until I have learned to feel the radiance of my own beauty all the time, help me steadily move toward that goal. For I know that in truth, I am a beautiful being of light. I know that all else is an illusion and a product of experience. Help me transcend all areas of identification with illusion and experience. Help me release even my subtlest ego identity and to become one in consciousness with my true higher self. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. Remain in a receptive, meditative state for at least 10 minutes, or longer if you prefer, while simply focusing on being loved and feeling your own radiance and beauty. When complete, stand slowly, put yourself to sleep. Establish your intent to go through the rest of the day or night, week, month, and year to infinity. Feeling the communication with and love from your guides and helpers. Try to maintain the centered, warm feeling you have even as you enter into daily activities, instead of adjusting yourself to a familiar, comfortable facade. Remind yourself throughout the day that these beautiful light beings are loving you and let their love in.
And that's all we got, guys. Keep continuing to breathe and finish this meditation and drift off in love together and continue that way for infinity and beyond. I'm gonna turn it off. Are you gonna watch me? Yes, have you seen? I want a snack.
Okay.
What kind of snacks I got, Lily?
What you need, girl?
Snack me up, how do you want me?
Okay. You want me to surprise you?
No.
We eat the same. It's good.
Let me do that, Lily.
Okay, because we pack like we got stuff. You want like a salad or I got,
Salad?
yeah, you want salad? Or I can make you tortilla with hummus and salad on it.
Tortilla, I got some cookies.
Okay, cool, let's do that.
Well, man, that took me to bed. What happened? I don't even know what happened. That's so
Stay
hard.
that I channel for you.
Dang.
I do agree, I get you hired, I'll be your dealer, okay, girl? I got you.
My body's sore.
Yeah, girl, you've been having a great day.
I'm
You've
so
been having a
sorry,
great day.
So what, you coming with me?
Yeah, let's go.
I should need to sleep.
We're gonna have it all day, we're gonna get right back, okay?
Just breathe it.
There's mine, I don't know why I turned them to.
So, you know what you got what?
Yeah, I got some berries, because we're wild out here, I don't know, berries like it like me, wild. She's not one of them.
I don't like this. You got that hot honey mamas?
Yeah, girl.
That's the
This
best.
is that, girl. I mean, what else are we doing?
So, I like the tortillas you have. I ended up getting these.
You like those ones better?
It
Okay.
has nothing. I have lost my ingredients.
Really? Corn, it just says corn and water. And mine
This isn't
says,
turning out.
oh, I see there's some gum.
Hey, I was eating past, what you call it? Can I have a little tickle of your honey mamas?
Ma'am.
This is the best. You know this?
Yeah, I know, I just discovered it, and I read the back and I was like, there's barely anything that, well, there's actually, but it's still all good. We're getting it, we're driving it, that's cool too. Right in, trying to remember it. Do you want me to use salad with the honey mamas on it and stuff? It's pretty good, my God. I'm just gonna make it for you, you like it, okay?
Mushrooms are.
What happened?
Mushrooms are. My radish.
Yeah, I think radish. And some radish and salad, or just eat like
Yeah.
straight carrot. But yeah, they want from there.
What you doing?
What'd you do?
I said, dang.
You feeling good? Yeah, very good.
Yeah, actually.
I love this about you. It's good, it's improved.
You're right. You're right, you're right. Some sesame oil?
No,
A little dribble on your salad.
we're gonna cut, we're gonna like a small cut board. See it,
So how long has been making bacon? I'm calling the camera.
Oh, okay, we're organic and vegan out here, okay? Welcome to the live.
So what do you want me to put on this?
Oh, what?
What did you say that's gonna go on this?
Oh, and the tortilla? Oh, I make like a salad of the hummus and I put it in it and I eat it. And then sometimes I get crazy girl and I'll put the blueberries in it, put the frozen, but then it's like out and it's like sweet and it's like.
Okay. Sometimes you put in blueberries.
Yeah, I mean, we get crazy out here, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm gonna ease you into my palate.
In a minute.
It's good, right? You put it on something?
So about just a tag.
Making you salad, you're gonna do it.
Oh, about. Are you gonna eat it?
Yeah, I'm making us do, we can make it. Yeah. PTSD for our nation. Right.
Okay. That's pretty bomb, actually.
Well,
It's pretty bomb.
yeah, really good, right?
Yeah. I like it. Just a little for me.
Lady game. Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one. If I'm gonna last one more.
Just a little.
Oh, if I got this one.
I have any dressing.
I have a dressing too, you want, we're gonna dress it?
Either.
I'll do that, yeah, when I get it. I got arugula basil. What you got, girl? Okay, all right, let's do it.
Dang,
Yeah.
that was my ego talking, that I was sleeping.
Right.
Let's go eat.
Yeah, well, you know what,
My ego does that when in the midst of sleep. You want some?
Whatever.
Want some?
Yeah, that's great, thank you. I appreciate you.
I just.
When you eat, you absorb energy, and then, you know,
You're trying to figure out absorb that.
you know. When it's down, figure out how much where to go.
I'm really working on intermittent fasting and not eating,
No, I know you too.
so
I know this is not good.
great for others. Those what woke me up and got me
Oh, yeah.
to some food. I'm not sure though. It's okay.
It's also said 30 minutes and we're gonna, I'll hold you to a knife next time. Right? So you already have a lottie that day, and I got groceries late, so I needed, food in by 6, so I said, let's have a good day.
Thank you for a beautiful healthy snack.
I love you, so
I love you.
it's right.
And for these snacks, thanks, thank you. And it's the same that I have really good opportunity. And oh,
I am going back into it. Oh, I need 2 forks, we're gonna use Bob.
that seems off the hook.
Yeah, see, what I would do, I just take your, that's how I put it in that tortilla right there, Dawn. Pretty much what happened. I buy food for the tortilla and for the bowl.
Okay.
And the best news is, I pretty much eat something all the time, that's really great. Yes, girl, I mean,
It's
switch it
nice.
up. What? Today I got crazy and I got, these,
I make brownie food all the time.
I'm gonna think my food is bomb.
What? You don't think your food's bomb?
I mean, listen, if I like were to be like,
I can't wait for you to taste my food. My food is off the chain.
okay, I would love to try it.
It's got all sorts of tips. Turkey.
I think I'm gonna pass it now. I feel like it's fresh. I'm gonna say my food is life-changing. I'm gonna say it is stable. I'm gonna say it's easy. I'm gonna say I'm living out my masculine life.
I'm not your what?
My masculine life. More like my single life. I'm gonna say that I feel like I've mastered food before. Actually, I know I did. However, I have yet to master the vegan food. So this will be a wonderful experience. And having a house full of lovely ladies to cook with is definitely.
Is this the first time you're fully vegan while in a house?
Home. I've been vegetarian for over, fully committed 5 years. Don't get me wrong, I've gone on dates and been peer pressured to like eat like lobsters and crazy, but I say that, I don't like it, I don't like eating meat. It doesn't make me happy. And it's my life for dog. But within that, I've been single and a workaholic. And when you work from home and you're working all the time, the more food in the household, it's just you get out of boredom, out of stress work for you, right? And so it's not exactly been conducive to my work environment as well as my leasing environment.
Yeah, I should not, if I can't buy a bag of chips, sure.
Yeah, like it's just gonna,
Yeah, eat it all. Amazing.
and so with saying that, I don't like just,
Bye.
yeah. I haven't like been doing crazy meal prep or anything either because that's still a crazy trap for me. I'd rather go walk to Whole Foods every day or every other day or every 2 days. I'm gonna buy something really light that I like, have to prepare, but like not over buy. Cause then I will come. That's literally what I'm doing last night. But something was renewing, some really out of years.
Did you want to move this time?
Yes, I did.
You did?
I ran.
You did?
Yeah,
Today? Yep.
I did take a Uber back. Remember all that?
That's impressive, that's a far run.
Not really. Only like 2.8 miles.
I usually run 8. I gotta figure out how to fit that in.
Yeah. And I'm full now.
Great.
And maybe like you walk the weed up over.
I ran that with you, girl. Yes. Don't win me sometimes, not that hard.
Yeah.
Right. The streets are lined with epic numbers. It's not that hard. And it's not that good either on the way. I mean, we're not headed to Whole Foods, can't be bad.
Hey, I just. You're not to grow up. Must have been all those activations.
It was, girl.
You know when you're about to take that little rest, you got a full tummy.
You're gonna get that sleep.
It's not too full. There. Just gonna make it on some tea tonight. Yeah, man, I was like, sweet snack. We didn't have no mistakes. Isn't it a blessing that I just served you? So,
Amazing, incredible.
dude, I want to make this carrot cake. That's
That was awesome.
what it is.
Really? Yeah.
House.
Yeah, it really is.
So. We have a meeting tonight. About business, like what's everyone's role, what they doing,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
what are they doing, what's the goal, how long is it gonna take them? And then it's also an opportunity to do business with other two. I love how helping my goodness there. How people all they want. We're gonna have to make you a print out that says their name.
What is it?
We're gonna make you a print out that says their name.
Oh, cool, thank you. You're the best. You the best.
Is that the right name?
You're not.
Anyways, here's your name.
That's good. Pretty girl.
You just stop forgetting to put my face in the spirit. Mine look, grab the spirit.
Wow. What's the problem with getting a little wet? Or you're just got-
The skitter?
nothing, but it. Oh. Right? There's a, there's a, there's a cover right underneath that palm tree, right on the back of where the scooter is. It's a black,
That one over there?
the further one. You sure?
The video one?
Oh,
On the video?
yeah. He wants to get wet for me, she said. He loves the rain. I love the rain. Megan, you also live in Florida now, and it's important to remember to cover your scooter. Thank you, Boo. Whoop, whoop. So I noticed you got us this. What do we do with it?
You said you wanted to please, okay, first I want to talk about that.
Right.
Right, so you said you wanted to plate. Now, I don't know, this is cute, it's hard, and we also talked about smoking, right? Like we were talking about this stuff. So I gave you two options actually. This, you could just stick, one something more, one just go fix them. Right? So the stage, yeah, so the stage goes in there and it's up, rather than a cup, right? So it stands upright, right? You got to stand up first, and you also have it, well, you're right, right. Oh, I also sent you a bunch of olive and sage that will arrive on Sunday. So then, yeah, but so basically, it just sits right there.
Find out upstairs and gave them a plate and then told them not to keep it saved or anything in there, and then just was saying to grab it.
Yeah, so I got you, and then there's that other thing that looks like a teapot. Remember how you did
So,
that?
you know, and that's pretty much.
Yeah, so you put it in there and it just smokes and it cheats out, or you can put it up in there too, so it just burns. You know what I mean? Or you can poke it down. But it's meant for sage. It's meant for sage and Palo Santo. I didn't know like if you wanted like a platter, like oh, I get your platter. A platter. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Is that what you're thinking more like a platter?
Well,
Like a marble
they just
platter?
can't keep things, they just aren't keeping things clean.
Oh,
So mine
white
was kind
batter.
of like, no, mine was kind of like this too, but they had it all smashed everywhere.
Does that look better then?
We need something big.
Okay, so look, so these are big. Okay, but just
Put a tea light in here.
you can put you know sometimes they make the sage so
It's
pretty.
here that keeps everything separate. Like, see how this people like comes in one spot?
Oh, like a kind of like a cigar tip or a cigar thing. You know, a cigar thing has like two kind of big things.
Maybe, I need to look at it.
Oh, I'll figure it out. Those two. But here, I was going to do this though, because it looks like it would shine. And I was thinking here, mix some like this one. You don't have to move it. I don't know where it
We could still use that. I'm just telling you what would happen. Oh, that was so pretty.
And I thought it was
This is the
showing.
one.
Oh, is this what you wanted?
This
I
is the
think,
one.
that's what I thought.
This is the one.
Because you want it hanging like that. I
Yeah.
didn't get, I thought it came with the hook. Did it come with the hook or not?
Yeah, a gold one.
Okay, perfect. Okay, good.
I need someone to drill it in, and it's
Okay.
gonna be drilled in.
And I was like,
Outside.
girl, like, we could, that's why I sent the sage and the Palo Santos. We can just get it with the sage.
Shelter your room.
Okay, yeah, that'd be awesome. Remember here. We can just, do you know how much sage and Palo Santos we could just have in that? Just like burn it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like that's why I got like a box of it coming your way. So you just like practice with your burn. No, I love that, right? That's good. Okay, good. I'm working like that. It's so everyone here was like, with the flowers and tea.
Oh, no. So we go out to the front, then we're gonna bring a drill to drill into the
Oh,
wall.
yeah, 'cause yeah.
It's, you gotta drill into,
Yeah.
yeah, stone. I'm sure drill into stone. So you wanna go upside down on the, let's go upside down on these for a minute.
Okay, cool. You know what I mean? It's pretty, yeah. Crazy.
definitely want to consider that. Can I tell you something? Hi. What are you doing with her? Well, go upside down with me. I'm ready.
Oh, okay. What is doing?
Right.
Because of bugs.
No,
Oh, okay.
bugs down here.
That's right. There's never bugs.
Everybody, you really good, girl. Yeah. I think I'm pretty cool. I don't have an environment. I'm talking about girls. All right. Three. Lisa. Hi.
Ah.
Yeah, try it.
You're my kid.
Breathing that little forward, back and forth.
Okay.
My eyes are a little back to make sure that.
Get it, girl. Let's go, babe. Let's do it. I'll take it, girl. Get in there. Better put your foot in it,
Slow
though.
your eyes. Put my what into it?
Foot in it.
Oh, I'm gonna put our whole body into it.
Nah, I was talking about in your boot camp with my booty, girl. What you talking about, Liz?
Boot camp, you and I?
Yeah, I mean, when you said you was gonna boot camp me, you teasing, what's up?
No, I'm not teasing.
Don't tease me, baby.
I'm just saying at what level you can get to. I'm just testing the waters right now.
Bitch, let's go surfing. Let's
See what we
go.
gotta do.
Bitch, if you get bit, it's a shark bite,
I'm gonna
okay?
start making you howl.
Baby, maybe. Oh, don't make me say that on nothing. You gotta get you, Nikki. Oh, let's go back to our other galaxy lifetime lovers. Let's do it, girl. Girl, I'm trying to go on a past life meditation with you, okay? I'm gonna live this life, past life, all lives.
Okay.
I need some members, please, with my Megan, please.
Okay.
That's right, girl, that's right. Bitch, I'm ready to get on our spaceship again.
All right, well, that would consist of us being out here and meditating and calling in the mothership.
Yeah, girl, let's go. I'm ready. You stay ready.
Stay ready.
You say you wanna go to spaceship? Say yes.
Mothership.
Take me to the mothership. Are you Palladian too, or just Lyran, girl? I have a feeling that 6 cute blonde hair, green eyes. That's Palladian, right?
Oh.
We think that is. You don't have any response? Why can't I talk?
I said I'm both.
No, I'm saying, who's 6 cute blonde hair, green eyes? Is that Palladian,
Yeah.
right? That's supposed to be.
Yeah.
No, so I was in this meditation. I never thought I was Lyran, right? Like, I just kind of, I don't know. I mean, it makes sense, but whatever it is. When I was in school, I was healing this guy, and we did this meditation where our other multi-dimensional soul aspects
Yeah.
go out and do healings, like on a group, like we were doing like a group meditation thing. And I remember just pressing my heart into him and did a block. Anyways, he said that my lining of multi-dimensional soul aspect came out, and I was wearing like a green dress, and I had like red hair, like happy line, half human.
Yeah, beautiful.
I came out and helped her, and I was like, so that's how I'll know. I'll just do more of that. I'll figure out more of my soul dimensional aspect. Girl, I did not know.
Yeah.
I did not know.
Yeah.
And then that kind of explains a lot more about us, because you know, you're not a fireman. I mean, I figured it was probably, I mean, it doesn't really matter as much as this. But I
It's
do
always
identify
good
with
to
going
know,
there.
though. It's
What?
Great, it's important to know it all connects to us.
No, we have to know so we can activate our gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, what were the things that you did to remember the best? Or what experiences or? I need to do.
When you studied with my masters around the world.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in ancient lands, India, Egypt, Europe. But what really got me the highest was when when I locked myself in my castle and I started doing 16 hours a day of practices for 30 years.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I used all the ancient techniques and I put them into every single day.
You like to write down of that sometimes?
Yeah, I could do a whole day of, I mean, we need to do a whole day, but galactic school is 3 days minimal. Um, I would recommend you do it like a week with families.
Absolutely, girl.
Yeah,
I remember, it was like, remember. And I'm like, then they tell me about their teacher, and I'm like, well, I was one. I want that.
what kind of teacher?
What? Not, I never thought, like, I never found a teacher to go, that is, by the time, listen, girl, that's just not right. Girl, I'm going for the tippity top to the top, right?
Right.
And they ain't never done my shit. They're advanced. They're like, go meditate. That's literally, like, that's been my hunt. My hunt has been, go find the Jesuses. I want to find all the miracles. I know I have untapped, amazing, unfathomable, rare gifts. I know that for a fact. And it's so much so that I have a hard time finding people that understand me, and I have a hard time finding people that can help activate me, as well as people that can, like, I could actually have the time, because by the time I find somebody that has time, they don't know what they're talking about, they don't know what they're talking about, and then if I find somebody that does understand, they don't have time. So I've been in this, like, honestly, there's no excuses. It's my journey, and I understand that part of my journey was a lonesome journey, and it was there for me to show my own inner strength, as well as, like, if you are a master, then master this, to master that. That's fine. That's cool. Maybe things are that way. So I do my own style. Then we do my own flavor, have my own experience. All one good experience. I'm open to all of it, really love it, right? Like, literally, they told me that I was like, well, I don't know where you're help me. They were like, it's not, that's not, I don't know. It doesn't work like that for you,
Yeah,
some
yeah.
shit like that, it's not in the cards for you like that. Like, oh, okay. So then I was just like, well, fuck it, I might as well be around, I just need to know the levels of, like, what are the levels, and like, how far can you go, like, what do you do? Do you know what I mean, like, what else possible? It was the beginning of my journeys, and then I found what I thought were the best of the best, but then they weren't really, like, I didn't find the best of this teachers, or if they're good teachers, they weren't the best of the best. Anyway, my journey is really bad, but serious teaching, and that's cool. And really, honestly, this whole craziness, just so you understand this craziness that is this now. It all started because I had that attack, of which I'm like such a I could I like after the attack, I cut off everything and everybody. Like, I wasn't listening to anybody. I was so mad. And I would, once you touch magic, and once you touch, like, you can't go back. It was like, when am I gonna go back? To, like, really live a normal life. And I really felt like I'd already searched to find everybody. My next plane ticket was to Egypt. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, I don't know who to trust. I don't like anybody, I hate everybody. Rah. But then I was like, well, fuck it. maybe I just asked Jerry one more time, you know, and I didn't know that I could talk directly to Jerry. I was talking to Jerry's like other people, right? And the one guy who what looked like at that time, was right here, he got it. That was what I was mad. But anyways, long story short, of course I was like, okay, well, am I gonna come to this man like complaining? You know, I take full responsibility for my actions, and I'm such a, I don't know, I don't know how to describe it. I'm the type of person that doesn't like to tell you problems, I like to find solutions to your problems. I would never just be like, hey man, you're fat. I would probably tell you like how to like lose weight. I don't know, that's a bad analogy. But like my point is, so what I did is, I realized that infrastructures within this current system that were where I failed, but also, but instead of saying it like that, I basically put it on him, like, I'll show you what it's really cool. I basically presented it to him as, the infrastructures that are needed for him to create his facilitator centers that he said he wanted to do. So basically not completely poking the bear, basically, they call it a 10 horse. You know what I mean? Like, or a 10 hat, like, is something that you would present as, like, you know, a complimentary thing that you would get if you make these adjustments, right? And so, and then at the bottom of the page, I explained like small recap of the experience that brought me to those realizations. And that is the website that is about the matrix glitch and the nebulous cloud and the whole craziness that was that. And then what had occurred after that was he responded to me, wanting to know how, like, well, like, what are your skill sets? And I let him know, you know, it's all negative design and I have also experience. He said, well, can you make like he's like, can you make me a deck to tell the team how to create content? Because I explained to him that, like, what really, girl, it was crazy. It was really just like, you know, you need a mentorship program if you're busy. That's like my mind, right? Like, what's like, why only one person talk to Jesus, man? Why did Jesus have disciples? Like, literally, that's where my brain was at. My brain was like, Jesus needs disciples, dog. Like, if you got disciples, how do you say? What? What?
Jesus has to say.
I know, but you're not understanding. The way that Star Magic was at that, he's made advancements since then. But like, there's Jerry and only Jerry that you need to talk to. There's not like, there's not a calling, there's not another staff member outside of the assistant that like help you. They don't help you. They just tell you to do something else. Anyway, so that's why I brought it to his attention. And then I had decided that after I gave him like a 3 incremental phase of like what he needs to do to get a call center. And the call center would be a way for them to. I really just wanted a helpline, so if somebody got in trouble, if I got in trouble, then like they would have someone to talk to. But then I decided it would be like a transformational marketing experience, which would seed his leadership program, of which would seed his facilitators, of which would then seed his facilitator centers being filled and then filled with clients and vision. And so I was like, God damn, Rachel, why do you have to be so smart? Anyways, so then I fucked up and got myself hired on that level. Anyways, and then so then I made him another deck. And while making that deck, I gave him like it was like deck 111, deck 222, deck 333. In the middle of making deck 222, I'll backtrack and say in the beginning of that presentation, I had put together, like I had channeled in like the highest guides and I was able to help me giving guidance. And they brought me to scripture, and the scripture they brought me to was the Revelations, like 2:22 or 22:2. And that's the one that speaks about at the end days, and it speaks about that there will be a river flowing, which is the river of God, and that there will be 6 trees on either side of the river, and of the 6 trees, they will bear 12 different kinds of fruit, and that they will bear this fruit monthly, which is sacred secretion, and 12 different types of fruit speak to the different blues. and or tribes and or disciples, which is culture. And so then I made that revelation before, and then I met you. Yeah, so whenever I would have launched the first website on the solar eclipse or on the total eclipse, so that was like 8th of April, sort of met you by then. And then you guys had your full launch on the 20th. So at the 20th of April, I'm in the middle of making the deck 222, and I realized at that time going to the opening and spending more time with you guys that like holy shit, like the call center, because I'm in the middle of like thinking like I'm kind of getting a little nervous because I was like prepared to what we're gonna get like the call center, and then we've got multiple time zones, and then we got how do I get people in tune to be in tune with star magic, or even like the concept of aliens, and or a script. You really need somebody that is really tapped in, turned on, and tuned in to be able to take that call efficiently, and be able to upsell that call because it's being passionate. They got provided. And then I was like, holy shit, like, what I should do is I should have the girls here at the sanctuary do it, and that would bring money into the sanctuary, and that would be like the two superpowers that I'm met. Like, you're a superpower, mate. You're super, super, superpower. Jerry wasn't impressed, like everybody's impressed, you know what I mean? And I was like, dude, those two right there, man, they're taking over the world. I was like, I should connect those two together, and then they could move like high frequency, like wicked fast, like ascension, and be like, yeah. And so that's how that all started. And say is, man, I just got like a whole lot of work, but it's cool because I feel like awesome. I feel like I'll show you the new site that I have. It's almost done, and you see it's cute. I have like a crown on you, and I have a crown on him, and then like Jesus is giving me a crown for this one. It's really good. But I just want to tell you how this all started. Because bitch, I'm still like, what did I do? What it makes sense, and I already told him yes, I accept preaching. I have to back out, but I know it's the right thing to do. I just know you two collabing is the right thing to do. Like the power is the double down. Everybody was in. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to tell anybody anything. I'm sleeping.
Yes. So nice sleeping out here. Okay, thanks for joining our show. It's a wrap. I'll sleep outside. It's a wrap at night. Gotta find the red phone and wrap it up. I get to sleep upside down. We'll get another fade now. This? Hey,
Hey, Daisy.
I took a nap out there. It was lovely.
Girl, I knew I was talking, but we were having this
Want a
morning,
fig?
huh? Yeah, what, I mean,
Have many. I fell asleep at what time? Must have been right away. Well, I mean, after our howling.
you howled into the moon, baby. The moon took you, yeah.
Another fig?
No, thank you, but thank you though. Do we have like the Buddha thing with a unicorn thing going on? I like it. It's like a unicorn Buddha woman. What do you call it?
What are you talking about?
Oh, by the way, this rock is a prosperity rock, by the way. In case you didn't know. That's a prosperity rock.
I was wondering.
What happened?
It's beautiful.
Yep.
Hi.
What we're doing.
Off the sheet. No pigs, come. Try to come. That's your pillow.
Wait, you're not sharing with you.
We feed them food.
Mm-hmm.
We want them to eat on that, not on the sheepskin.
Oh.
I'll try to go to sheepskin. Where's that red fun at, Bill?
The red phone?
Might be. When did you start getting circular, crystals? That's gonna be good for you? You. There you go. There.
Hey, we love you. Peace out. Any wisdom to tell them? Any wisdom to say goodbye?
Your Syrian Alliance and Palladian light emissions are still with you, and they love you, and you are beautiful.
Bye. Ending.